The Edwards gauge portfolio includes a range of active, passive and digital vacuum gauges for the effective pressure measurement of vacuum systems. Active gauges combine the sensor and drive electronics into a single self-contained unit. The main gauges in this range include the ASG active strain gauge, APG active Pirani gauge, ATC active thermocouple gauge, AIM active inverted magnetron gauge, the WRG wide range gauge which combines Pirani and AIM, and finally the AIGX active iron gauge. This range of gauges typically needs a 24 volt DC power supply and will then provide a 0 to 10 volt output that relates directly to the pressure. Active gauges can offer a number of benefits to the user. The units are nice and compact due to the use of surface mount electronics. You can use long flexible cables as they only need to handle the drive voltage and high voltage output signals. And non-specific controllers such as TIC and AGD can be used to control multiple gauges. Now let's look at passive gauges. We offer Pirani gauges, penning gauges and both Biot-Alpert and extractor gauges within this range. These gauges have the sensor electronics in the gauge head and the drive electronics in the controller. The two are connected via a gauge-specific cable. We offer two controllers, one for the Pirani penning gauges, the other for the Pirani iron gauges. This range of gauges needs mains input for the controller, and the controller will display the pressure. Passive gauges are ideal in applications prone to ionizing radiation, as there are no active electronics in the gauge head. And last but not least, digital gauges. These are the latest addition to the Edwards gauge portfolio. This new range includes NAPG Pirani gauge, NAIM active inverted magnetron gauge and NWRG wide range gauge. The gauges need a supply voltage in the range of 15 to 48 volts DC. They then become serial comms enabled so they can be directly interrogated via a PC or PLC using either RS-232 or RS-485 communications. Standard serial cables can be used, although an external power supply will be required. And in addition, the serial comms means you don't need an external controller. So next time you're specifying a vacuum system, don't forget to talk to us about your gauging requirements. I'm David Goodwin, and this is the Edwards range of gauges for pressure measurement from atmosphere down to UHV.